slight risk of developing diabetes using high doses of statins. We hear it all the time. Warnings about possible memory loss. Yet another warning about a bad side effect of a common medication. But what we don't hear much about are all those good side effects doctors say we can get from meds that are designed for one ailment, but can actually fix one or two or many other problems.
That's absolutely correct, and I do it all the time.
Our Dr. Mike Sirigliano ran down a host of commonly prescribed multi-purpose pills.
This is gabapentin, bupropion, pravastatin,
and topiramate, also known as Topamax,
is for seizures. Lo and behold, they found that it can also work for migraine headaches, also for weight loss.
Propanolol, aka
Inderal. This is a drug that was designed for high blood pressure. One of the favorite uses that I have found is for stage fright.
How does it do that?
And what you do is you take it an hour before you get on stage, and it works like a charm for most people.
Dr. Mike has written medical papers on these kinds of pill perks or multi-uses.
It's all the art of medicine.
And says he gets more excited learning something new that one pill can do.
Wonderful medication.
Aspirin gets him really fired up.
Oh yeah.
Way beyond an aspirin a day may keep a heart attack away.
Did you know, though, it can also reduce the risk of developing colon cancer?
No.
Yes! Fascinating stuff.
Scary stuff still for many people who break out in a sweat every time their doctor writes a script of any kind, and they read that long list of possible negative side effects.
And there are always some potential risks with anything, but if the benefits outweigh the risks, then you do it.
By law, patients must be made aware of the potential risks. But according to the FDA, potential benefits and other possible uses cannot be advertised. Companies cannot market medicine beyond the purposes or labeling approved by the FDA, no matter how well it may work for something else.
It's an off-label indication.
And doctors are allowed to prescribe medicines and treatments off-label using caution and taking responsibility.
Do you actually always know, too, how they're doing what they're doing?
Many times, we don't exactly know how a particular medication works. We know that it works from clinical trials, but the exact mechanism, the biological mechanism, is sometimes not known. Anything that you put in your mouth gets into your stomach and then absorbed and has effects throughout the body.
And these surprisingly good side effects, says Dr. Mike, often allow physicians a way to cure what ails you when there's no standard medication that works for you.
There's always a couple of ways to skin the cat. So if you're allergic to a medicine, then you need to figure out, along with your healthcare provider, how you can get around that and come up with an alternative plan.
Now, no medication should ever be taken lightly, but Dr. Mike hopes learning more about things like research that shows getting your flu shots may actually cut almost in half your risk of stroke and heart disease, may actually encourage more people who really need it to take their medicine.
And you will reap the benefits and reduce your risk.